Hi guys, I want to go over daily homework page number 119. So our first question is 4,122 minus 2,789. I'm going to do this one using my expanded form. So I have 4,120 and 2, and I'm going to be subtracting 2,780 and 9. It's going to be a bit of a complicated one because there's lots of borrowing to do. So I'm going to start over here with the hundreds place to make it easier for myself to do the borrowing. But I will, before I start, actually draw attention that if you look at 4,000 minus 2,000, that's 2,000. And 100 minus 700 is going to put it below 2,000. So my answer is going to be somewhere around 1,000, I don't know, 500, something like that. 1,400. Let's see if that works out the way I think it will. All right, so starting with 2 minus 9, can't do it, so I'm going to borrow. I'm going to take 10 from here, from the tens place, leaving 10 there, and add that 10 to the ones place. 12 minus 9 now is 3. Now I have 10 subtracting out 80. I'm going to have to borrow from the hundreds place. I'm going to take this 100 that's left here. There's going to be nothing left there now. And I'm going to subtract, I'm going to put that over to the tens place, making it 110. Now 110 minus 80, that's 30. 0 minus 700, I can't do without borrowing. So I'm going to take 1,000 from here. This is going to become 3,000. And I'm going to put that 1,000 over to the hundreds place. That's 10 hundreds. 1,000 minus 700 is 300. And 3,000 minus 2,000 is 1,000. So my answer is 1,333. I was close. I think I said my guess was going to be around 1,500, something like that. So I wasn't far off. 32 times 10, well, that's going to be 320. 35,822, I want to know the place value of the 5. So once again, that's this idea. If I put a 1 above it and a 0 above all the numbers to the right, my number there is 1,000. That means this is the thousands place. I've been asked to shade in 1/8 of this rectangle. This is one of those ones where it does work out to just divide the piece in half each time. So I could say, well, that's 1/2 and 1/2. And if I divide each of those halves in half, that gives me 1/4 in each of these. And if I divide each of these in half, now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 equal-sized pieces. And if I just shade in one of them, it gives me my 1/2. Last question. Eldon's mom dropped him off at the skate park at 11:15 a.m. She picked him up at 4:20 p.m. How long was Eldon at the skate park? So what I would do for this question is I would start off by going by hours. So I know from 11:15 a.m. to 4:15 a.m. to 4:15 p.m. is, well, to 12:15 would be 1 hour, to 1:15 would be 2 hours, to 2:15 would be 3 hours, 3:15 would be 4 hours, and to 4:15 would be 5 hours. So that would be 5 hours. And then the last thing I'd have to figure out is just from 4:15 to 4:20. So 4:15 p.m. to 4:20 p.m. would be 5 minutes. So that means that he was there for 5 hours and 5 minutes. Okay, don't forget to do your Lexia practice and write down what you read and what you learned. All right, thanks guys.